Okay, this is my review of the Double Pack Optimus Prime Megatron with battle damage, first strike, whatever it is. And I like having the axe off because, you know, that does not look right for a semi-truck. To my uncle, it probably would, but not to me. So I just leave it off and set it aside for whatever. And I went ahead and took off the other smokestack because it did make it more battle damagey with the smokestack. And that's what and I cannot tell of any flaws that I do not like in this, except that you can see his waist and that he has the double wheels right here. And they kind of just use the same mold as the Cybertron animated Prime. And how I start off to transform them, I do not go like the manual. I just flip his head out like that, and I have mine to where the head is set, and I just push that back, and it sets my waist out. Then I have this peg right here. Don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. And there's a little hole right there. They just slide right in. Kind of just the same as the Cybertron Optimus Prime. You pull the legs down like that and turn them around. Just flip the feet up. And then what I like to do is I just fold these in so that way I don't got to worry about folding them in. And then take the arms out and wait, and for some reason I like to do this arm first. And I make sure my feet are pointed down a little bit, so that way he's not like, hey, yeah, like Timmy. And then I always take right. I do this part most times last. And I won't forget his axe. Here he is in robot mode. The only flaws I can see are here where it's loose, and on mine, well, it's not like my Megatron one. I like how his head is. It's kind of like the show, the head is. And what I have not seen in any other reviews, but if you take your smokestack off where his arm is, you can take this little peg right here and put it in right there. But you don't want to put it right here because you don't have it all the way straight, or else it will just pop off. Another thing I haven't seen in any other reviews is you have these two pegs right here, and you have 3 holes right here. You can put one peg, or just turn around. I prefer the axe pointing this way, and I like to have it on this one because I hit with my right hand, and I'll have the axe bent up. Except whether he's getting it, I'll have the axe bent up, so that way he just goes for easy weapon storage. So just set it here, and it does not get in the way. And as I said, this is the only flaw I could tell of. His articulation bends at the knees, bends all the way backwards, so much forward. His feet can bend down and up. His waist, you can move because he has the punching power, but it's real hard to move him all the 360. But he has punching power. And think kicking power too. Yeah. And the wrist fold in and out. He's all on a ball joint on the elbow so he can move 360. on a ball joint on the shoulder so it can move 360 degrees. Shoulders move up and down. Head's on a ball joint so it can move 360. And if people like to call this sometimes a jetpack, that I've heard from some of my friends. And some of my friends will open this up, shove the axe handle in that way, then fold the thing. I don't know how they do it, but they take it and they fold it up this way, or something like that, and they fold it in like that. So that way it's like a jetpack going, yeah. And I don't think anybody will be using that in the future. So that's my review.